Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Shay, your local numerologist. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you are subscribed to my other channels, Answers by Queen Spirit and Queen Spirit 1126. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to pick some numbers today. I know I missed picking numbers last week because I needed a break, but got some more 316. Let's go with that. Okay, so before I started pulling cards, I was feeling a really stressed energy, right? 316 comes to the number 10, comes to the number 1, which 1 is in the middle of here, caught between a 3 and a 6. And the 3 is in reverse. So what I'm feeling right now is there is some kind of cycle that you're caught in the middle of. And basically, it looks like you'll continue to be caught in this cycle if you continue this lack of communication with your family or with yourself, right? I talk about 6 as being an internal foundation, the love, the nurturing, the caring, what is inside you that makes you kind of grounded, right? Whereas 4 is our outer foundation, which is why we have the 4 plus 6 equaling 10, because 10 is the energy of you having everything together, right? And so what we have with this 4 being in reverse, right? 3 plus 1 is 4. Is that something about your external foundation is shaking you up inside. It's making you feel like you can't move. Even though I feel like with the 6 here, you have enough love. You've given enough love. You understand how to love people and all of that. But clearly there's a situation where you are communicating too much love and not enough I don't know why I want to say hardship, but just not enough pain. You're not expressing yourself right. You may be treating somebody as if they're living in their potential and they are not. For some of you, I do feel this child energy that is a kid that you are continuously supporting because you love them, but they're not doing the right thing. And so unfortunately, you're going to have to cut off some of the physical funding, right? Not the emotional, but the foundational. So like money, letting somebody stay with you, something like that, giving somebody a job. It's almost like they need to learn how to do it on their own. All right, let's pick some trinkets here. Ooh. All right, well that fell out. Okay, so we got the 6 with the scissors, we have the seahorse with the 1, and we have a star over here with the 3. So I'm feeling definitely the star is hope and renewal, right? The star also is 17 coming to an 8. So 8 is the number of karma and event. So there's going to be some type of communication, right? Solar plexus is coming to my mind. That's the 3rd chakra, about your confidence. You may not feel confident in telling this person what they need to hear, not what they want to hear, what they need to hear. And guys, I understand, because as a tarot reader, like, people book appointments and a lot of people want you to tell them what they want to hear, but that's not always what you should be doing. Sometimes you have to tell people what they need to hear, what you need to get out of this cycle. Now, you are somebody who has always put family first. Family has always been an important factor to you, and sometimes it has been to your detriment, right? One thing about the seahorse that I love is that the seahorse, the males are the ones who have the babies, right? So I'm thinking, well, that's the only species that I know of that the males have the babies, but it is a pretty dope concept that this masculine has this feminine energy to give birth and continue life, right? So one thing is the number one is definitely a very masculine energy. One is all about doing, believing in yourself. Definitely a fire energy, taking me back to the solar plexus because that's also a fire energy. What are you doing? What are you doing to push yourself forward and making you believe in yourself? Because right now it feels like you have attached your karma and your ideas of success to somebody else and somebody who isn't doing the right thing. So we have the six with the scissors here. Six does normally represent family and relationships, and we have the scissors. So this is a vibe of you needing to cut someone off, cut something out. Just cut it. You need to cut it. It's been too much going on. Somebody is taking advantage of your love, your need to succeed, your need to see this person successful. They're definitely taking advantage of that. And they may not be like intentionally like using you in such a way where they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use them. However, they don't have it in their mind to stand on their own 2 feet, which can be a problem. You want people to be able to take care of themselves. No matter if you are offering help or not, you want to make sure you set people on the right path to success, and sometimes we're down and out. Sometimes we just need help because we're at a low point in our life. But at this point, you guys have somebody that's not going to get out of this low point because you keep helping them. Right? You're using your energy for the wrong thing, and this is not going to be a cycle that ends anytime soon if you continue on this path. Let's pull some playing cards. I feel a lot of stressed energy here. I know I keep saying that, but I do. So this is the energy of you being stuck, right? Not being able to say the things that you want to say, do the things that you want to do, and it's keeping you in an awkward mental space, right? And Spirit wants you to release that energy and let it go, because at the end of the day, you are feeling heartbroken, you are feeling defeated regarding whatever this energy is. It's something that you can do nothing about, and you keep stressing yourself. Like, this is like when you see the people on the corner holding a sign, right? And they're like, oh yeah, I need money for food or whatever. And you're like, every day you see them and you're giving them money, you give them everything in your pocket, and you're like, well, why haven't you gotten off the street yet? Why are you still here? But at the end of the day, they have to do it for themselves. You're not going to push somebody to get off the street. They have to want it for themselves in order to do that and then seek help. So if you are the type of person to help somebody before they're seeking the appropriate help, which is what I see here, you're always going to have that stressed out energy, and it's just not what you need. All right, so this one in reverse. And we got the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. All right. So in order for you to kind of like appropriate energy to the correct space, you do have to move on. This has been mentally trying for you. You need to take your blinders off, retreat, and meditate. That's the word I'm looking for. Retreat and meditate. It is time for you to learn how to put yourself first, because you're always putting yourself last. You're always putting people's needs and things before yours, which is not going to be helpful to you ever in any circumstance. And what I like to point out to people is that you create your own karma, right? So we have karma from the past that we have to take care of and correct, or whatever the case may be. But you create your own karma as well. So if you keep diving into these negative energies, which you know are just going to be a negative outcome, then they're going to start to affect you. They're going to start to affect your karma, right? You can't keep giving money to a situation and you know they're not doing the right thing with it. Now, I'm not talking about, my example here is if you are friends or you're a family member with somebody that you know just goes out and steals all the time, you can't keep covering for them. You can't give money to somebody and you know they're using it to do shady things with, buy drugs, buy guns, whatever the case may be. It's not your burden to take on. All right. So I just wanted to point that out. So let's see. We have the 6. Whoa. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. And what I'm getting from that energy is Spirit is like, you keep on doing this, and this is the energy that's going to put you in debt. This energy, and it's not only in debt monetarily, but it's going to put you in debt with other people. It's going to, basically, you're going to end up sticking your foot in their shit. You don't want to do that. You do not want to do that. So these numbers down here, we got a 16 coming to a 7. 16 is the number of the tower, right? So what I'm getting is that there's definitely a big tower moment that's coming up. And you better not, you better not touch it. Because if you do, if you pick this person up when they're supposed to experience this fall, that karma is going to come back around on you. There's nothing you can do to avoid a tower. The only thing you can do is delay it. But trust, it's going to come. It is going to come. All right. So Spirit says there is a sacred plan, right? This person will get better. They will do better. But it's not your job to make it that way. Like I said in the beginning, people need to learn how to encourage themselves. They have to do that. For some reason, the seahorse is coming back out to me. This may be a masculine energy with a very feminine soul. And they haven't learned how to balance that out yet. A lot of masculine. So I'll say, for example, a male Cancer, right? Or, yeah, pretty much any male that's a water sign. They deal with a lot of feminine energy. And you can't just ignore your feminine energy. You have to balance it, right? So if you ignore it and you pull more to the masculine side, it can be difficult. But masculine water signs are sensitive, right? And it's something that basically in this society, we don't teach masculine energy to feel anything or to allow their feelings. Now, the kids that are coming up now, they are taught this. But if you're from my generation or generations before that, we're taught, hey, you're a boy, you shouldn't be crying. And that's just that. That is the end. That is the end. And even the seahorse lives in water. So this person has to understand that they need to balance out their masculine energy and accept it for what it is. All right, so we have the sacred plan, 9 of Pentacles. Spirit wants to put you in a place where you could be successful, right? But see, the issue is, right, you got all this stress energy. This 6 minus the 4 is this 2 right here. And Spirit is like, you're missing your spiritual connection. There's a sacred plan and you have to live in your faith, right? So faith means a lot of things to a lot of different people. But at the end of the day, regardless of whether you're spiritual, whether you're religious, whether you're not, whether you're atheist that don't believe that there's anybody out there looking out for you, that's fine. You still have to have faith, even if it's only in yourself, even if it's only in the people that you care about. So Spirit is like, find your faith, find your connection to this world, and make sure you're balancing it out because it's going to lead you to a successful place. You will finally get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Look, we got the 10 again. Spirit said, just stop here. We got the 10 again. The 10 coming to the 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles coming to a 10. So enjoying the fruits of your labor and then being offered a new opportunity. But if you don't take this opportunity, you'll face judgment. You'll face karma. You guys have to walk away from this tower situation. And that's the biggest thing that I get from this number 316. All right. That's all I have, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you next time.